and he keep in shape on his own. But anytime I pick up this rein up, he's flexible. He's not throwing his right side of his neck muscle. He's not throwing head up in the air. Right here, beautiful. That's what I want to see. Nice. Squeeze a little bit more. So I practice a lot the circle. The circle, like I explained in previous videos, the circle teaches so much flexibility on the horse body before you're going on a straight line. Hello guys, Russ Krachun here, and today we're having Stetson. So he's a 3-year-old stallion colt. So in this lesson I would like to share with you just daily education training with Stetson and see what kind of challenges I face with Stetson when I'm working through in daily challenges, and how I work through his mental and physical abilities. And I hope this video just, so it's not going to be about exact subject, so it's going to be actually through the lesson going to be many different subjects, and I hope this video will going to help you and your horse, going to be beneficial for you and your horse. So we're going to start to travel forward motion, and Stetson, you have to, he's getting better, but I have to let him express himself because he likes to speed up and run and etc. So I let him travel first of all around the arena. You see right here, he pick up this walk faster. So just gonna let him travel a little bit and just express himself before I go to any education. Just let him travel. I want to just his relax mentally and his brain relax. Tap with my legs so he don't have to speed up. Be nice and relax. Very good. So we're gonna work a lot today on the flexibility and neck muscle and guiding and flexibility in the body, I'm sorry, not just neck muscle. So you can see how many exercises I applied through the day. Right here. Beautiful. And again. So first exercise that we're gonna start, and that's how I start my day, it's a circle. Okay? And horse have to be travel in a circle. When I pick up left rein right now, because we're going to the left, he's stretching his right side of his body, so it's his neck, and he have to travel. We're still working on this. Have to travel in the circle very nicely. Not to. That's a shoulder control. Okay, so he's not leaning inside, he's not leaning outside, and he struggled with this. So again, when I pick up, you see he's leaning outside right now. So no, hold the shape, hold the shape. So my right rein loose and my left, I pick up my left rein. I'm going to squeeze a little bit more and said continue travel. Right here and release. Beautiful. So eventually what I want to see, when he's going to be full train, he's going to drop his neck muscle and relax right here. That's what I want to see. So he's not raising his head up in the air. When I drop this, so I give him opportunity all the time. When I release the rein, I want his holding this nose inside and staying arch. Right here. So with young horses, it's going to require a lot of work, a lot of hard work. Okay, so before you're going to pick up two reins, you have to know how to travel with each rein individual, and after right here, beautiful. That's also nice, beautiful. So don't spend a lot of time on each exercise. Just you feel he's flexing, you feel a result little bit, you feel little bit progress. Go to the different exercise, because that's just exercise. That's not a physical. It's not final performance movement, but you have to polish and polish and polish. You just every day going to improve these exercises and improve them. So don't stuck and spend 20-15 minutes on it in one exercise. Right here, beautiful. So when I release the rein, you see, that's what I want to see. He's dropping his dropping his head right here. Beautiful. And continue travel. Very good. He still cannot stay in the circle. He lean outside. That takes a long time to teach also. So now next what we're gonna immediately go. You see he collect already. I'm gonna squeeze with my both legs and ask him travel. So what I teach actually horse to be collected and pick up the speed. Not throw head up in the air and after pick up the speed. But very important, when you're gonna break and walk, you have to ask him for collection again. So it's a collected, pick up the speed, come back to the slow speed and be collected. That's what actually teach horse very well to use the spine and be collected and not to throw his head up in the air. So again, I'm gonna hold, squeeze my both legs. Very good. And he went. So I'm gonna stop him on the walk. And you see, I ask again for collection. So all the time, so it's a very small repetition. You're teaching him collected, pick up the speed, be collected. You're not teaching him to trot and be collected. So it's a very big difference. So again, I'm gonna hold, pick up the speed, trot right here. You see how he falling apart? He picking up his. So I'm gonna say, okay, come back and trot. You can use both reins to stop him. You don't have to use one rein like I use it. So truly, we're gonna pick up this rein, and I want to feel this. He getting around under me, okay? So again, I'm gonna squeeze with both legs. That's what I want to see, beautiful. So when I accomplish this, I'm gonna say again, stop right here and walk, and again, be collected. And I'm gonna let him be. See, I playing with this rein back and forth. So when I feel he keeping his shape, then I release the rein. If I feel he's losing the shape like here right now, then I pick up the rein and give him back again. So because if I'm gonna hold the rein all the time, then he's gonna rely on this rein right here. Now I'm gonna trot him in a circle and use this one rein and let him go right here. Beautiful. That's what I want to see. Nice and relaxed. Very good. A little bit more deep nose inside. That's what I want to see. Nice, relaxed trot, and he keep in shape on his own. But anytime I pick up this rein up, he's flexible. He's not throwing his right side of his neck muscle. He's not throwing head up in the air. Right here, beautiful. That's what I want to see. Nice. Squeeze a bit more. So I practice a lot the circle. The circle, like I explained in previous videos, the circle teaches so much flexibility on the horse body before you're going on a straight line. And I'm gonna break him and walk and release completely. So that's beautiful, okay? That's what we want to see. We want to see horse truly start to use nice speed, not speed up, not running forward, abrupt on the trot, pick up nice and relaxed trot. So when you finish your exercise, let him be relaxed. Do not continue torching him, because you can stay still and relax, and at the same time you can walk and relax. But release the reins. Do not continue asking nothing physically and mentally from the horse. Very good, beautiful. That's what I want to see, baby. Very nice. So I'm riding all the time with my legs. I have a full contact with my legs and his barrel. We communicate all the time with legs. So I'm not riding with my legs out. Then he stopped, because when I release the legs, I have to stop. So it's very important in my methods to communicate with horse with legs, okay? So he truly know I am here riding him, not just my legs in the air. So when we're done pretty good right side of the neck muscle, now we're going to work on the left. Even I pick up, and he struggled a lot on the left neck muscle, even I pick up right rein. So you see, I even sometimes pick up elbow that high and set, because I have a lot of power to pull, not pulling back or pulling down, I'm pulling up. So once he's truly stretched this, or I can go this direction towards my shoulder also. I explained this in the previous videos. You can change or like this or like this. Okay, so when you pull to the left, a little bit more shoulder control right here, so I can take the shoulder, right shoulder to the left right here. But when I feel he's pulling a lot, then I pick up, I bend my elbow and I go up, all the way up towards my right shoulder and said, squeeze with both legs and said, come on baby, use this neck muscle, and I'm gonna release. You see, that's what he dropping right now. That's what I want to see. So he relaxing his muscle. So what's gonna happen if I'm gonna pick up with one hand? Because eventually I'm gonna ride one-handed right here. You see, that's a mistake. He leaning inside. When I pick up this right rein, I want my horse still travel straight line and still using this left neck muscle and continue travel straight and be nice. So now we're going to do exactly the same what we done to the left. We're going to the right. I pick up one rein, I just open up so you can see I'm not using my right hand, I use my left hand. So when I squeeze, that's what I want to see. He's not throwing his head up in the air. He hold in shape and come back to flexibility. See, he's falling apart a little bit. You truly have to feel. It's a million times you have to apply. Million times. Flexible, squeeze with both legs. And again, stop. Come. You see again, leaning inside. So he losing shoulder. Okay? So again, pick up, squeeze, stop. So that's why I apply, that's I'm talking about muscle memory, not pressure and release. Because if I'm gonna pick up, he give me nose and I release, pick up, release, that's what he's gonna learn, bouncing head in the air, head up in the air. So if I'm gonna pick up the lead departure on the walk, trot and lope and ask him to trot, I want his muscles memorize all the time, hold the shape. So that's why I apply so many repetitions like this, by holding rein first of all, but now I'm gonna say, can you pick up the, you see how he's leaning to the right? I said no, come back. When I squeeze, you see, so I apply in the loose rein also with him. So when he learn to hold in rein, if you're gonna hold rein all the time, that's he gonna rely on the rein, and he will never gonna learn to pick up the trot on his own and hold the shape. So even I pick up right here, I'm gonna release and let him to trot. You see, that's what I want to see. He's holding shape on his own, and he's holding shape and pick up the trot. So I release, squeeze, that's what I want to see. So eventually I'm gonna teach that from the walk and trot. After I'm gonna teach from the walk to trot and pick up the lope. So when I'm holding the shape, and nobody teach me that, it's just I learned from my sport, right? So how coach teach me to increase the speed with different attack when I'm fencing, and how hold my balance. So that's why I apply exactly the same with horses, and not scissor, not squeezing with my legs. It's just on his face. It's just, I mean, not scissor his face and not apply legs. It's just a lot of repetitions. Pick up the neck muscle, flexible, continue travel. So now I'm gonna travel in a straight line, and when I release this, I want his holding shape, but at the same time I have correction with this right here. Beautiful. So you see how he's again come up from the shape. So I'm gonna come back, release, pick up, 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 release. So all the time reminding him, stay still. So flexible. When I squeeze my legs, it means you have to go back. Don't pull on the reins. You have to understand my legs. When I hold, it means you have to go backwards right here and stay still. Beautiful. Let them stay still and relax. Very nice. So we're done for today. So that just was a regular day of education stats. I just want to share with you guys so you can see what I teach horse, how long I stay in exercises, how many exercises a day I apply, if you struggle with your horses. But again, it's a routine of exercise before we're done to this education, okay? And if you truly want to understand each step and method, how I educate horses, welcome to join True Grit Academy online education. It's a 4 programs. It's a 3 programs: foundation, intercommunication, and evolution program. I share with you my philosophy, methodology, and my ideas how to start the horse, how to communicate with horse on the ground, how to teach horse how to be safe on the trails, all confidence exercises. I teach how to teach horse to be a performance horse. And also we have a program Road to the Show. When I train reining horse, you can see how I train reining horses. And also we have program Face a Challenge. So all challenges what we can face with our horses on the ground and under saddle, I try to share with you so you can get benefit with your horse. And how we actually, that's very interesting, how we actually end up with Face a Challenge in our academy. Because when my members follow my methods, they're all the time asking me a question. They said, Russ, we're facing this kind of challenge or this challenge. So actually members sending me the challenge and I creating video with answer so members truly will benefit, okay, from this education. So anyway, thank you so much guys for your time and I'll see you next time.